Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I actually wanted to bring back an old favorite video of mine to film, which was favorites videos. But instead of doing just a specific month, I'm just gonna do basically the season. So today I wanted to share with you my favorite products that I've been using all summer, maybe early spring, but mostly all summer. So things that I've been loving now for at least a month or so. So yeah, I basically have a bit of makeup, bit of skincare, bit of SPF, of course, because it's summer, bit of miscellaneous body products and a hair product as well. So if you'd like to see what I've been loving all summer, then keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna start with makeup. The first item is really exciting for me because I've been searching for a dupe, or at least what I believe is a close dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. That's right, now I got your attention. So this is the closest drugstore version I have found to Tarte Shape Tape. Other people have reviewed this on YouTube already. It's not like a brand new product or anything. It's been out for a while, but it is the e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So it comes in a very similar tube. It's a little bit shorter. The product quantity is about the same. This retails for $6.97 Canadian here in Canada. I purchased mine at Walmart. The shade is a little bit different. I don't know if I could say the shade range is similar to Tarte because it's a lot smaller, or at least what we can get here is smaller. I'm wearing it today. Let me zoom you in. I find out of the drugstore ones that I've tried comparing Tarte to, this one creases the least and it blends in the same way. It has like the same amount of coverage. I definitely would say that this is a very close dupe to Tarte. So if you aren't able to really get your hands on Tarte, or if you don't want to go ordering it online, or if it's out of your budget, whatever the case may be, I definitely recommend picking up the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and see if you like that, because it is significantly cheaper, very similar formula. Okay, moving on to bronzing up the face. Well, technically I want to talk about contour first. Kat Von D a couple of months ago released these smaller combo powder compacts of the Shade and Light contour palette, which made me super excited because the very far left grayish brown shade that they had in there was my contour shade, but I really didn't want to have to purchase the entire palette again just to use one shade. So when they released these duo compacts, I was very excited. I went ahead and ordered this online before I could get it here in store in person because I was that excited and I was running out of my contour powder. So this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Duo in Lucid and Sombre. I guess Sombre is the contour shade that I use, but the fact that this is in a smaller compact now is amazing. Makes it a lot easier for travel too, which I do have an announcement coming up soon if I haven't already announced it. I am going on a trip soon with my mom. I actually want to keep the location a surprise until I do the vlogs. But yeah, going on a trip in about 2 weeks time, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Moving along, I also wanted to talk about a bronzer too, because where it's been warmer, I've been back into using more bronzer, and I found one that isn't too sparkly and it blends well, and it's like basically the right shade for my skin in my opinion in terms of bronzer. So this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Longwear Matte Bronzer. I like this one a bit better than the original, the darker chocolate one. I just find this blends into my skin a little bit better. I tend to focus it up here around my temple area, the corners of my forehead, and I'll drag it down into my contour just to blend it out a bit, and I find it gives me a really nice, easy, blendable, natural looking bronze. So highly recommend that, and of course it smells like chocolate. Can't go wrong with that, right? The next makeup item is a nail polish. I found this at our new Marshalls / HomeSense in the Avalon Mall when they first opened. I happened to be there on opening day, and I remember not picking this up, and I went back 2 days later and it was still there, so I took it as a sign and needed to own it. Made me finally excited about nail polish again for the first time in like a year and a half, because I really haven't been wearing that much nail polish, but I've been looking for a holographic silver glitter polish for, I want to say, 3 years now. It's really hard to find them here in person. I mean, yeah, you can find them online, but by the time the shipping and taxes go on top of a bottle of nail polish, it ends up being like 30-40 bucks, and I'm not into that. It's the brand OPI, which I haven't owned in years, and the shade is called Tinker Thinker Winker. So this is a very finely milled silver holographic glitter, so it has the rainbow reflex. I'll show you close-ups, of course. But had that on my nails for over a week now, and it's only starting to chip on like my middle finger and my pointer finger. Yeah, very impressed. Of course, the color looks amazing, especially in direct sunlight. Oh my god. It is awesome. Like, I'm so excited. I also have a new roller, well, technically not a roller ball, it has the pushy spray, but you know what I mean. A travel fragrance that I've been loving. I've been mostly keeping this in my gym bag just to freshen up and not smell super gross when I leave the gym, because it's usually about a half hour to 45 minutes before I get home and actually get into the shower to shower off all the sweat and everything. The fragrance is called At the Beach. So it's in like a light turquoise blue packaging. There's also matching like scrub, body wash, lotion, etc. But it's just a really nice, kind of overpowering coconut smell, but I kind of love it. When I was younger, anything vanilla or coconut was like right up my alley. Like, I was so gravitated towards it. So this feels kind of nostalgic to me at the same time. I've worn it out a little bit. I'll mostly stick to my higher end fragrances for outside of just needing a freshening up body spray. I have almost half of that tube gone now, so used a fair bit of it. Really like it. Okay, so I have two skincare items here that aren't like SPF or anything like that. First item I have here is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I have it in the smaller 100 point perk size. About a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I got my hands on one of the gift cards. When you're via Be Rouge, you can redeem your gift cards on You can redeem your Beauty Insider points on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think it's 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But basically, if you can get your hands on one before they're gone, you can either get a $50 or a $100 gift card. The only thing is you can only use it on things that you don't intend on refunding because it's not refundable. One of the items, the actual item that I used the gift card for, is here as well, but we'll get to that. But in that order, that's when I got the 100 point perk size of this, because I've heard amazing things about this, and there was a lot of hype and social media marketing around it when it first came out, and it has just a really nice refreshing watermelon smell. The texture is a little gross if you're not used to like Korean beauty style like ampoules and essences and stuff. I would say it's like a serum, but more in a tub, if that makes sense. It makes my skin just look so soft and radiant and beautiful the next morning. I only use it at night because it does have hyaluronic acid in it, so it does make your skin more sensitive to the sun. The next item you are probably going to see in the video before I post this one. This is the Duveau Radiant Spin Care System brush. So basically Duveau kindly sent me this Radiant Spin Care System kit. Retails for $95, but I have a coupon code for 70% off your order from their site. So to get it for $28.50, link down below. But basically it comes with a bunch of different brush attachments and everything. It's just like a electronic cleansing brush. Comes with 2 facial heads, a body buffing brush, and you also get a pumice stone as well. Check out that video, I'll have it linked down below, but that has been really good at just blending in my cleansing balm and just giving me a bit of extra exfoliation with my face wash, whatever the case may be. I'm really enjoying that brush. Okay, moving on to SPF. I first want to talk about my face sunscreen. I don't know how much I've talked about this since I hauled it back when I did my Korean beauty haul when I ordered from Soko Glam, but this is my favorite face SPF that I have found in a very long time, and I'm trying to find it online to repurchase it, but it's become very difficult. So this is from a brand called My Skin Mentor Dr. G, and this is the Dr. G Brightening Up Sun SPF 50 plus PA triple plus. So I know I definitely hauled it, I just don't know if I mentioned it in any favorites videos or anything. Basically, in a nutshell, this is a very lightweight, non-sticky, non-greasy SPF that I can easily wear under makeup with my combination oily skin and not get any breakouts or anything, and I find it actually stays on. I don't get very many face sunburns anymore, so I highly recommend that if you can get your hands on it. If I'm able to find a link for it, I will put it down below. This one is a body sunscreen. Now, if you've been watching me for a while and you remember my preparation for Cuba vlogs back in like 2016, you probably remember seeing a bottle like this in my sunscreen bag, because yes, I had a separate Ziploc baggie with SPF products. Anyway, so this is the Australian Gold SPF 15 spray gel sunscreen with instant bronzer in it. Hi, Skipper. Come say hi. Skipper got a haircut. Hi. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Look. Look. Yes, eat the crackers on the floor. There you go. So, besides the fragrance that I really like in this product, it's very nostalgic for me because I've used it on a couple of different down south trips. He's circling. I really like how it has the instant bronzer in it because when you come in out of the sun, you automatically looked a bit more to have like a glow to you. It's not really like a self-tanner. It's not like you're applying self-tanner and SPF at the same time. It just adds a bit of color because it has it in the sunscreen, like you can see the color guide in it. I really like this body sunscreen. You can also get it in SPF 30, and Australian Gold's other products do come in higher SPFs like 50 and such as well. Another favorite, this one I was extremely excited about. I had to make an Instagram post about it, so if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this already. I ended up returning the first facial SPF spray that I bought. That was from Kate Somerville. I'll put a picture up. Retails for about $50. The smell was really bad. It didn't apply that evenly in my opinion, and the actual sunscreen that's in it was really greasy, and I think it broke me out. So I ended up returning that, and I found this at Shoppers. Now it's also available at Walmart and everything now too, of course, for cheaper, but I found it at Shoppers. Retails at Shoppers for $14.99, I think, $13.99, and at Walmart I think it's $10.97. But this is the Hawaiian Tropic Duo Defense Refresh Sunscreen Mist SPF 30. Basically a lightweight, refreshing facial mist that has SPF in it. And if you can hear that liquidy noise, it's like the consistency of water. Like there's no like cream mixed in with it. And it's also not an aerosol, so that's kind of nice too. You hold this away from your face, you spray it, you hold your breath, so the alcohol that's mixed in, you don't breathe it in. And yeah, it allows you to reapply your SPF like over a face of makeup, which is what I wanted for my trip coming up. And this has the classic Hawaiian Tropic smell, which is amazing. I love it so much. So I cannot recommend this product enough if you're looking for something to refresh your SPF throughout the day while wearing a full face of makeup, maybe during the work day, before you leave to go home for work at the end of the day, something like that. Highly, highly recommend. Okay, so that's it for the SPF products that I wanted to talk about. This guy is actually for stretch marks or scars. So this I found in the pharmacy section at Walmart. I really found that the bio oil just doesn't really work for me. I have a bit of stretch marks coming up on my abdomen area from my weight fluctuating so much the past couple of months. So I found this to try. It's a lot less expensive, and from what I read online about Mederma, the one that's actually designed for scars like that, apparently it's one of those things that you gotta keep buying and using and using and using, otherwise the scars come back. Because Mederma is very expensive, I was thinking, I don't know if I want to get my skin used to that product at this point in my life. I decided to try a cheaper option. So this is a vitamin E ointment from the brand Weber, and it's basically a really thick, clear, I would say it's more of like a thick, yeah, it's like an ointment gel hybrid, I would say. And it does feel a little bit greasy when you're using it, but it has no smell to it, which is great. I've been applying this most nights before I go to bed. I'll usually put this on before I go and wash my face and everything, so I'll just wash my hands and then wash my face. I don't know, it's just the order I find makes sense for me. And I find it is actually starting to remove those scars. So if you have stretch marks like me, definitely recommend trying that product. I think I paid maybe $10 for this tube, and there's also a tub of it that you can buy for a larger quantity as well. The next product I want to talk about is actually from my LUSH haul that I recently, well, not recently, the LUSH haul that I uploaded about a month ago. This is the Silky underwear dusting powder. This stuff has been an absolute lifesaver this summer. I don't know what it is, it's just like my body skin can't handle the humidity right now, like around my boobs and my bra line and stuff like that. I really like using this after I get out of the shower. And the last body product that I want to talk about is the item that I used my $50 Insider gift card on. So this is my second tube of the Tarte Brazillance Plus Self Tanner. So this is the self tanner that I have been using for the past year or so. The only thing is it only has a 6-month expiry range on it. And the first tube that I kept from last year, I noticed that it streaked on me really bad, even though I like shaved and exfoliated and everything. I could tell it was gone off, so I needed to purchase a new one. So that's why I went ahead and tried to get the gift card, and sure enough, I got it to cover pretty much the cost of that product. It has a bit more of like a green undertone to it, which sounds weird, but it makes it apply in a way that doesn't look too orange. It looks really natural, and it's one that slowly develops over time too. Like, it has the color guide built in, so when you're originally rubbing it in, you do have a bit of a guide there, but over time, I find it will darken up after a couple of hours. In terms of drying time, I wouldn't say it's super quick, but it's not the slowest self-tanner I've used either. I usually just put on really short shorts and like a tube top, like one of those old tube tops that I kept from like junior high, and I will just sit around in that. I'll probably shower and self-tan, then I'll make supper, go on the computer for a couple hours, watch TV or whatever, and by the time I go to bed, it's usually dry. So I would say around 4 hours to be like bone dry, and I find it does last through a couple showers. My last application lasted about 8 days, so I'd highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. And last but not least, I have one more product to share with you guys. This is a hair product that has been saving my butt, or more specifically, the frizzies in my hair. If you guys remember a vlog that I did, I think it was the spring, maybe around May 24th weekend. Anyway, I remember I was looking for this product and I had to go to a couple stores. This is the Garnier Fructis Style Frizz Guard Dry Conditioner. Again, I will link it down below in case you can't find it in your area, but it's super inexpensive and it's a really easy way to eliminate the frizz and flyaways, especially when I curl my hair. I get a lot of flyaways on the top of my hair. Nowhere near as bad right now. As you can see, I don't have a lot of hairs sticking up because I sprayed this over the top and then flattened it down a bit with my hand. And of course it has that amazing Garnier Fructis fragrance, which I absolutely love. And it's a super dry spray. It doesn't leave a lot of residue or anything, in my opinion. So I would highly recommend that if you have any frizz or flyaway issues. Okay guys, that is everything that I wanted to talk about today for my summer favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Hopefully my next videos will be my surprise trip in terms of vlogs and everything, so get excited for that. I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye!